Hey guys, Autist here, and welcome back to a brand new video. And if you're wondering why I'm standing up, it's because, well, today's video is going to be sort of more of a different, laid back sort of thing on whatever the hell comes out of my mind. So today's video, we're going to take a look at some stuff that I have gotten as like gifts or gotten over the years that sort of have sentimental value for sorts, and I just basically just want to talk about them and specific stuff because, you know, well, it's fun, and obviously I'm going to commentate over everything and like what they mean, because some are gifts from friends, some of them I've gotten myself, and some of them just generally mean a lot. So without further ado, let's go on this. I've got my tripod that I'm just going to be hanging around, like holding around, and I've got my like little, hold on, it's, you won't see it because basically it's the head, basically the microphone goes into the headphone jack of my phone, and then hopefully the quality's better. I don't think it is, but if it is, it is. But if it isn't, yeah, let's just do the thing. It's an intense vlogging setup which allows me to spin around holding the camera in my room, and it looks like this, and it looks like it, and I am really fucking dizzy right now. That was a bad idea. If we're gonna start with my Xbox One now, a lot of things. Also, that is a random Xbox 360 controller which I use on my computer anyway, so flip that off. That's a skybox, and that's my computer webcam. Basically, the whole stuff with my Xbox One is that this is a limited edition day one Xbox One, but I didn't get it on day one, as my old Xbox was a white Sunset Overdrive limited edition Xbox, but that broke, as in the disc tray on it, like on the thing, which was actually, some people have faulty designs on the Xbox, actually broke. So this Xbox is like a day one Xbox, and like I have proof because it came with this controller, so I have an assumption there to believe that it is a day one controller. And if you want proof, that's the white Dildonic controller, which is a joke that like Jude and that will get from Josh's party, like I think 2 years ago. That came with the Sunset Overdrive Xbox, and they said, "Oh, don't send it back. We'll just get a brand new one." So now I've got a closed drawer and shit, and yeah, so that's item number one. Jerry! The thing is, I would put Tom in the video, but Tom's out right now, because Tom sort of has some sentimental value, but, you know, we got Jerry. All right there, mate. We got Jerry, who's my mum's cat, who's the latest addition to our family. But whilst we're going on there, let's talk about my computer. The computer that allows me to do all of my snazzy and fancy stuff. There's not a lot of stuff I can talk about my computer, because my computer's just a computer. But we can talk about this thing right here. We can talk about my new Nintendo 3DS XL. And now this thing actually is special. Now, a lot of people may know, but there was an event in my life which will keep recurring up, like it's sort of the main driving force of this video, that sort of fucked me up a lit, but I'm not going to mention what it is because it's a private thing. And after that event was over, I got this thing, and it came with Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. And that was my first exposure to Xenoblade Chronicles, and that's why I love Xenoblade Chronicles. Like, it's a brilliant game. But then I got this thing, and then through that I found like many other franchises which I now like. For example, where's the little cursor? For example, Ace Attorney and that stuff. I've got some other things. Like, I won't show you everything on my DS, but because like it's really not that special. And hey, look, limited 25th anniversary Sonic background. Whoop-de fucking do. Let's turn it off. You turning off? So you know anything about the DS is that's like it's a two-stage platform. What are you doing, Jerry? But these next few things all share one separate segment, and this is my, like, MLP collection of sorts, which all, like, can be one big clip because they're all rare, it's the same thing, and then, like this, boom, done. Now, let's start off with a, plushies, falling over, shit, and shaving stuff, sunglasses, yeah. This, fucking, no! What is my major malfunction? What is that? That's, ew, that was like caramel. Why is that there? This is like, this is just going wrong. Everything's going to hell. Everything, no. Okay, take two. Okay, take two. Right, this is my MLP collection, which I have on this. Not that inspective, and I'll talk about the pop figures as well, because one of them holds sentimental value, the other one is just... I just brought it, because why not? Which is the Celestia one, which I brought on my trip to the Isle of Wight, which, if you guys watch my second channel, there is like a whole video on that. Like, I got that. And then we'll talk about these things in a minute. These are amiibos. We'll talk about them in a minute. And, first of all, let's talk about these 4 things, because these are... 4 items come from the same person, known as Terry, I believe. That was just a random gift, and these 4 things were either Christmas presents or birthday presents, I'm not sure. Now, we move on to, these 2 things sort of share, like, the same thing, because this was, like, sort of a goodbye gift from a teaching assistant known as Miss Churchill, who's that lady there, which I'll talk about my photo wall in a minute, because that is probably going to be the longest segment. These were, she got that as jokingly, and then obviously that was a card for, like, a goodbye note for, like, me leaving my old school. Now, the top trumps, I don't know why I brought them. I just saw them in WH Smith's, I had the money, so fuck it. I brought My Little Pony top trumps, so, you know, it's a thing. I've never played the set, but I want to, because just look at that tagline. I mean, just fucking, who's the most magical? Just, yeah. So now we move on to the more, talking about pony stuff, the more, what can I say, more meaningful stuff. The 6 plushies. This, yet again, relates to the whole situation with DS. Basically, after that horrible, shit, awful event happened, I went away with my family for the weekend. Not just my mum and dad, it was my auntie, my uncle, my nan and granddad as well. And we were able to get all of these. And now these are actually in the order we actually got them in. We got Pinky first, then Rainbow, then Twilight, which I got with tickets. Fluttershy, Rarity, and Applejack. Now, all of them except for Twilight here were got out of a claw machine. No joke. It was a joint effort between my nan, no, not man, me, my mum, and my granddad. Basically, I got Pinky out of the claw machine. My granddad got Rainbow, and I believe Applejack and Rarity, and my mum got Fluttershy out of the claw machine. We all did that, and that's also the weekend where everyone actually found out that I am a fan of MLP as well. And now these are just like little medals which I've got for like competing in football tournaments, you know? Yeah, that's fun. So now we move on to lay amiibos. Now, yet again, they have something to relate with the whole DS situation. Basically, my first 2 amiibos were my Yoshi and my Pikachu. And then that was after, because the new 3DS is compatible with amiibos, and that led to me starting collecting amiibos. I'm sorry if the camera's wobbling. I'm trying to get used to this whole new vlogging thing. And basically, otherwise than that, I just started collecting all of these things. And now some of them are actually quite rare, because I know Shulk's quite rare. I believe you can get them, but they're like high priced. The Smash Bros Kirby amiibos, because these Kirby amiibos, which that one yet again special because it came with that box for Planet Robobot, and I still keep the box because the box is nice. Basically, this one is special because you can only get this Kirby amiibo by getting the special edition of Planet Robobot, which I did. Now, I believe if we're talking any other rare amiibo, I don't believe I have any other rare. Actually, no, I do. I have Marth. Marth, yet again, is quite rare. Now we move on to the piece of resistance. We move on to the photo wall. Now, each of these photos, like, have a reason why they're on there. Like, this section is just, like, pictures of my MLP OC Blitz burner, which is obviously the tag for my second channel, and obviously the artist that obviously watched that. Now that one is done by Willow, and that's fairly recent, but otherwise than that, some of these I've just forgotten what they've done, who's done them. But if they're subscribed to my channel, they'll notice. Now most of these photos, like it's very shiny, very reflection. You can see my reflection. Hello, waving to you. Have meaning. Now basically all of these from this section is all from like the last day of school, so I won't talk about them. Now this one was taken on the last proper lesson we had of drama, and that's my entire class. And the reason why that's on there, because, well, obviously it's very sentimental, and I just wanna zoom in on someone's face right there. Hold on, not Callum's, not mine, but Robbie's. That's just the face of a fucking madman. And then we move on. Like, this is Photowall 2.0 included with the added MLP stuff, but this is Photowall 1.0. Now, that was taken when me, Sophie, and George did some random shit. That was when I did school stuff runner. That was on the second Eastbourne Pokemon Go again. That was in year 9, Charlotte Reeves. We are really good friends. Obviously, that's with Yasmin. That was at Beach Dreams, not this year's Beach Dreams, last year's. That was also at Beach Dreams. That was at Fort Park in year 10. A lot of people, this is one of my most viewed videos on my channel. That video's got like 500 views on it now. When I met Tobe Jizzle at Fort Park. And then that was basically the vlog before New Year's. And then that was basically, because we're in Isla, basically because we have this thing, because we're in mocks and we have sit in different rooms, we were just revising, and so I got that photo of Joe. That was me, Jordan, and Jake when we were fucking, one of the times we were fucking about in the media room. That was before a couple of people in my drama class, before our first ever drama actual assessment, I believe, so that holds some value. Then that one was just yet again a random picture, and then obviously you've got all of these which are drawings of my OC Blitz burner, which people have done over the years. Now, yet again, have another quick pan round of my boring ass run. I'm playing Black Ops 1 right now, which is actually being, hold on, if I do it, yeah, which is actually going to be a legit playthrough on my second channel, and obviously today, the first episode of that will be going up. Is that Tom in my garden? No, that's just some balls. And then obviously you've got some other things, some like Cub stuff. That is actually a Pikachu onesie. Don't know why I have that. Obviously you've got wardrobe stuff. And now there is one last thing. The Keyblades. Now the reason why the Keyblades are special, because this sort of, basically the Keyblades were basically a joint project between me and my granddad. Basically the first one, which isn't this one, it's the second one, which is this one, which is just the regular Kingdom Key. Obviously, we did it, obviously, with some limitations. We couldn't get, like, it 100% accurate. Basically, me and Granda made this as the first one. We went to, no, it was kind of crappy. So we made a second one, which is the Kingdom Key D, and it is so much better than the first. And it basically, this is part, like, what? Whoops. Basically, it basically signifies my relationship, which I have with my granddad, and how, obviously, he helped me make them, and obviously, it's my, like, yet again, my love for Kingdom Hearts. And hey, who likes a random Nerf gun in the school time? And there's just, like, books and shit. So, yeah. So, anyway, that's it for this video. So, I basically just like to thank everyone for watching. Obviously, if you liked my stuff, then I doubt you will, because I've done a video on my Nerf guns before. But this is more like why everything, like specific stuff and why it's there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's been 8 Miles, and bye.